What's going on, everyone? It's your DJ Brian. You listen to The Drive-In. The holiday weekend is over for now. Oh my gosh, it was a crazy week for me because not only the holiday, but I had other opening parties and stuff that I'd attend. And I also hosted my Thanksgiving party this weekend on Saturday. And right now I'm actually recuperating from the party. I didn't drink a lot or anything. It's just the idea of cleaning and preparing. You know, it takes a lot of work to prepare for a party and a dinner gathering. So to all those who came to my party, thank you. And it was a great time. And I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving as well. And for those of you in the States, the Black Friday sales, come on, guys. That was kind of embarrassing to watch. Anyways, we have a little bit of movie news for you guys to share. As you know that Now Playing Friday, the Korean film Werewolf Boy, has been holding the #1 spot for the 2 consecutive weeks in a row, and it's passed the 5 million viewer mark this past week. And actor Song Joong-ki is now the spotlight for this leading role for this film, and also for his role on the TV drama Nice Guy. And Song Joong-ki said, "I actually don't care much for things like fame. I still have a lot to learn, and I'm not very experienced either. I'm the same person I was." So that goes to show that fame doesn't really get to people all the time. So salutes to Mr. Song Joong-ki. Respect you very much. So we'll start today's show off with a song from the 2002 film about a boy. Here's Badly Drawn Boy with Something to Talk About. Welcome back to The Drive-In, and right now I just want to let you guys know how to get in contact with us. You can give us a call at the studio at 02-778-1013. Send us a text at sharp 1013 for a charge of 51. Or you can simply send us an email at gfmdrivein@gmail.com or at efmdrivein. Yes, as you know, today is not my best day. This always happens to people after a long holiday weekend, so excuse me for my weirdness today. And right now I want to let you guys know what's going on today on today's show. It's Monday, so that means Mr. Mike Jones will be in the studio with us. So I'll be actually, talking about Action Mondays today. He's back doing action films, not romantic comedies, no smooches, none of that stuff. So it's not going to be as disgusting. So I'm looking forward to the punchometer again this time. So we're looking forward to that. Mr. Mike, welcome back. Right now it's time for the scene of the day. And today's scene comes from one of the funniest British movies of the 1970s. This Mighty Python and the Holy Grail. And Monty Python was a group of comedians who made a sketch comedy show called The Flying Circus in 1969. That show lasted 4 seasons. The group included comedians like Eric Idle, John Cleese, and Graham Chapman. After The Flying Circus was over, they expanded into movies. Quite possibly, their most famous movie was the one made in 1975. And in this scene, King Arthur and his knights of the Round Table have come across the Bridge of Death, and they need to answer 3 questions of the gatekeeper correctly if they want to cross. And they need to cross to find the Holy Grail, so there's no avoiding the bridge. Arthur first asks Sir Robin to answer the questions, but Robin nominates Lancelot. So let's see what happens. Actually, this scene kind of makes me laugh because, back then if they had smartphones and stuff like that, it'd be easy to find the answer to. But so the bridgekeeper keeps asking different questions, and it's not fair because some people are gonna get easy questions and more difficult questions. And remember that Sir Robin nominated Sir Lancelot because he thought that Lancelot in this movie wasn't smart. So Lancelot got lucky, got an easy question, and got to cross the bridge. But then after Lancelot crossed, Robin saw, oh, this is gonna be easy peasy. I can do this myself. And then he gets up there, asks, and the keeper asks the capital of Syria. Obviously, I would have been stumped too. But I mean, for him to react that way, I don't know the answer to that. That's kind of funny. That's like nowadays ghetto answer, but very funny. I haven't seen this movie actually, so I'm definitely gonna watch this movie. And that's how Sir Robin found his death, because he couldn't answer that question. So we have to be educated, y'all. Be educated. And in this film, brave Sir Robin was actually quite cowardly, and he did have minstrels following him the entire time through. So they did write songs about this brave man. So here's a song that he wrote. Here's "Oh Brave Sir Robin" from the Mighty Python and the Holy Grail soundtrack. Once again, that was "Oh Brave Sir Robin" from the Monty Python and the Holy Grail soundtrack. And I want you guys to know what's going on this Friday. This Friday, we're going to have a special open studio event. So be sure to tune in, and I'll be joined by a few of my fans, not just here in Korea, but I've heard rumors that there are going to be fans flying in from other countries as well. I'm not going to tell you which countries yet. But if you're still interested in coming into the studio to watch me do my DJ thing live and even sing a song, then please send us an email. The deadline's actually today because there's only a few seats left. Email us at efmdriving@gmail.com. That's efmdriving@gmail.com. And let us know why you're interested and why you should be here in the studio with us to watch Brian Ju DJ and sing a song. And I'm also going to make you guys participate with me. This is an actual group event, so I'm not going to be singing by myself. If I throw the mic at y'all, you're going to have to sing with me. Anyways, that's the news about this Friday. And right now, I want to read some Twitter comments because we have a lot of Twitters coming in right now. Let's see. Rhea Butler, she wrote, "Got it, finally it's working." Oh, apparently her smartphone wasn't working with the app. Better late than never. That's true. It's always better late than never. Also, Brian Ju Canada wrote, "That was hilarious with all those questions." I know. Like, who would do that? Like, you would give somebody the question, like, what's your favorite color? That's not even a question because that's your personal preference. That's funky. Anyway, we have one from BFF Jaywalkers Asiatic. She wrote, "Yes, Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Best part is with the killer bunny. Run away, ha ha ha." You just ruined it for me, by the way, because I didn't know there was a killer bunny in this movie. But now I know. But you didn't give the ending away, so it's okay. We have one from Ebony. She wrote, "EFM driving. I'm going to perform a dance next week. Can you wish me good luck, Brian? I am in New Mexico. My name is Ebony." Well, Ebony, good luck with the dance performance and good luck with it. And I'll be praying for you. Wow, New Mexico. That's the first. Thank you for listening to us from New Mexico. It means a lot to us. And one more, we're going to talk. We're going to read, what's his names? We got one from Sylvie. She wrote, "Good morning. Of course, tuning into EFM driving right now and enjoying Brian Ju Music's DJing. Thank you very much. Although my DJing's off a little bit today because I'm very nasally and coming down with a cold again because of the weekend." Anyway, I want to play a request from one of the fans and one of the listeners. And this is a request from, I can't pronounce his name, but Sakeen. I hope I'm saying your name right. Sakeen. All right? Don't get mad if I said your name wrong. Sakeen. So here's the song, "The Touch" by Stan Bush from the 1986 film The Transformer. Check it out. That was The Touch by Stan Bush from the Transformer movie soundtrack. And I want to give you guys a bit of information about that song. Did you know it was played in another movie? It was a song that Mark Wahlberg's character was singing on his demo tape in Boogie Nights. I bet you didn't know that one. I didn't even know that one either. So, a bit of information for y'all. Right now, I want to read some more Twitter comments. We have one from Ebony, because she actually responded from what I said out loud. She said, "Thank you, Brian. You just made my night. You're my role model. I love you, Brian Ju." Oh, thank you very much. I don't know if I'm a good role model, but I want to thank you for tuning in as well. So I'm glad that I made your night. So I hope you rest up and have a great dance performance, and good luck with that again. Also, Serena Chong, she was asking how the weekend was to me and Mr. Mike Jones, who's outside right now. "I can't wait to hear from you again, Brian G. Music." Well, my weekend wasn't too bad. Saturday was a little hectic. Didn't go to bed till 6 a.m. Sunday, I just pretty much cleaned all day because that's my side job. Celebrity by day. What do you call it? Maid and cleaning woman or man by night. Also, we have one from Mike Jones. He actually tweeted earlier. He wrote, "Good morning, all. Action Mondays are back." See, that's how happy he is. He doesn't want to do the romance. He doesn't want to do all the other stuff because he knows coming in the studio, he's got to look at me and do the smooch stuff, and that doesn't work. You can't have two dudes on the radio just smooching away. It's weird. Anyway, we have from Nikki Lewis. She wrote, "Good morning or evening, Brian. I hope you had a great evening or weekend." Like I said, it was fun. It was a fun weekend, and hope you guys had a great weekend as well. Now that Thanksgiving's over and the Black Friday sales are over, you guys have Christmas to look forward to. So let's look out for that. Right now, I want to read another request from Nikki. This is a request from Nikki, and it's from The Never Ending Story, which was released in 1984. This is a fantasy film based on the 1979 book. And the story is about a boy who reads a magic book and gets sucked into it. And now that he has to help his characters in the book, he has to find a way out. And it's just a fun story. I actually saw this when I was a little kid. Very energetic, very fun, very fantastical. I like to make words up. So this is Klaus Doldinger with the song Never Ending Story from the Never Ending original soundtrack. Check it out. Welcome back, y'all. This is Mondays. So you know what Mondays means? It means Romantic Mondays. Psych! If it was Romantic Mondays, I would not be here right now. Okay, he did the kiss, but good thing we weren't looking at each other. Yep. Today, we're back with Action Mondays with Mr. Mike Jones.
It's me. Hello.
Yes.
Welcome back. I'm feeling tough. I'm feeling mean. I'm feeling ready to go.
Really? I'm going to say something that I visually noticed earlier, because usually Mike is very punctual with time, and also when he dresses, you can tell that he got prepared for the morning. But today he just wore a hoodie.
I wasn't, I didn't work this morning. Usually what I do is I work this morning, and then I come in, and I'm wearing a tie and all that stuff, and today I'm like slacker Mike.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, I feel good. But you, Brian, are decked to the nines, my friend.
I'm not even
You are a walking advertisement. It's beautiful.
I'm a walking advertisement, and I'm wearing shades, a hat, a jacket. I'm just trying to cover myself as much as possible. I woke up freezing this morning.
Man, it is, no, I can understand that.
Not only that, I forgot to keep the boiler on, and I cracked the window open a little bit.
Oh.
So you could imagine waking up in my house. It was like I felt like I was in the North Pole.
Brian Jew, the Frosty Snowman.
Yes.
Yes.
Brian Jew, the Frosty Snowman. Da, 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 da.
Yes. Excellent. So we're back normal.
Yes.
Everything's back to normal. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pumped. I don't have to like struggle through some romantic, mushy
But you know
stuff.
you like the romance
I did
stuff.
Actually. Yeah.
See?
And I actually do want to do the smoochometer, but I'll save you the I'll save you the worry there. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure the funny thing is I don't think the listeners were complaining about the smooch. It was me. It was me. I called TBS as a fake fan. Like, hi, my name is Brianna, and I don't like the smooch meter. Can you go back to Action Mondays? I did that.
That's awesome. Right now, Brianna's offended somewhere.
Yes, Brianna, who sounds like me, is offended. Very offended. So today you brought another action film. It's been a while.
And I was actually, it's been a while. I was gonna change the meter to the cheese-o-meter because today's movie is quite cheesy, but it's cheesy in a good way. I'm gonna keep the punch-o-meter because I couldn't think of a good sound for the cheese.
Now I was thinking about it. What are you gonna do with cheese?
Yeah, no,
that could be pudding. That could be
it could
rice.
Be anything.
That could be anything.
So we're going to keep the punch-o-meter, but remember, it's a punch-o-meter that's rating the coolness of the cheese factor because this is a very cheesy movie. How many people out there have ever seen the movie Expendables?
I saw the first one.
All right. Well, we're talking about the second one, Expendables 2.
I didn't see it.
I had a very busy weekend, as you did, I'm sure. I had a very busy weekend, lots to do. I had to go down to Daejeon and do an event down there, and then I came back and had a big, giant turkey party with some friends. And Sunday, I was absolutely dead, and all I wanted to do was watch a movie. And I bought the version of Expendables 2, and I decided, okay, this is going to be my movie. So I watched it, and man, it's a lot of fun. It is a lot of fun.
So is it the original cast from the first one, or
it is basically? There's actually more in it.
Oh my gosh,
there's more in it. Let's go through the story real quick because the truth is there is no story. All it is people shooting guns and blowing things up and punching people and killing people, and it's awesome. So awesome.
A lot of action.
Yes, there's this tiny little toothpick of a thread that kind of weaves through the story. The basic story is that, Sylvester Stallone, and 6 of his hard-hitting team of mercenaries are tasked with rescuing a computer that contains this really sensitive information.
Okay.
And
like every other action movie.
Exactly. And Jean-Claude Van Damme comes along. He's the bad guy. His name in this, his French name is Villain, which if you look at it is just villain. So his name is Jean Villain. Okay.
Jean Villain.
Jean Villain comes along and he steals a computer and he murders one of Sylvester Stallone's team members. And I won't tell you who it is because I don't want to ruin it for you. It's very sad, very almost cry because anytime something bad happens to Sylvester Stallone in any of his movies, I almost always cry because it's Sylvester Stallone. He's cool. Anyway, so they decide that it's payback time.
Alrighty.
And they're going to go kick some butt, and they recruit a few more action heroes, and they go and they kick some serious butt. And I think in total there are, let's count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 heavy, hard-hitting, high money-making action heroes in this movie.
Are they still money-making action heroes?
Oh, you betcha.
To this day, or
you betcha. Sylvester Stallone, that last movie, I don't know how much money he actually made, but his last version of Rambo actually made a good deal of money.
I'm saying, though, after Rambo.
Well, I don't know that he's been in a movie since.
Well, I mean, the first Expendables.
Oh, right. As far as I know, it made a lot of money. And this last version actually made a lot of money.
I need to get casted for movies like this.
You should be.
Yes.
You totally should be.
I'd be the midget hero.
Well, no, but hey, wouldn't it be cool to be the bad guy in a movie?
Of course. That was one of my dreams growing up.
I think that would be so cool. You'd be a good bad guy. And I mean that in a good way. Yes, you would. You'd be like the evil genius.
I could act. Yeah, because I could act like this sweet little kid from high school.
Right.
who doesn't know anything, who's naive, who doesn't know how the world runs, and next thing you know, I'm having knives and guns in my jackets.
Right, or you're the gangster leader. I could see you totally as the gangster leader, the manipulative little psychological demon.
Can you write that up?
I'll totally do it.
Tonight?
Yeah, I'll see if I can get on it.
And I'll talk to some directors and producers for that.
Dude, you know any?
I know.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that'd be killer.
New movie by Mike Jones.
Starring Brian Jew. Dun, 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 dun,
what would you call it?
I would call it...
Nice Killer? Or
The Murderous Mayhem of Mr. Brian Jew.
That's a long title.
Yes.
What would the Korean title be?
You tell me.
I want to put you on the spot.
I don't know how to say murderous mayhem in Korean.
Yes, mayhem is a word I don't even know in Korean.
Okay, that's good.
So we'll just pass on that for now.
Fantastic. The movie stars some fantastic actors. As most of you probably know, Sylvester Stallone is the star of this film. And man, he's got to be 60, I think, 3 years old. And he looks great.
Old?
Yeah, man, he looks great. I mean, he is still very, very, very...
I bet she does CrossFit.
Good. He probably does CrossFit. He probably invented CrossFit.
Yes, his body is ripped at his age.
Absolutely. Also, Sylvester, you see Arnold Schwarzenegger again in this film, and he actually takes on a bigger role in this because he's no longer governor, so he has more time to devote to movies. Bruce Willis is in it. Everybody knows him from the Die Hard movies.
Him.
Yep,
yes.
he's great. Jean-Claude Van Damme, as I said, he plays the bad guy. I'm sure most listeners know Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Who doesn't?
Okay, good. Okay, everybody knows. Jason Statham is also in it. He's one of my favorite action heroes. He doesn't get enough credit, and he always does these badly written movies, which is too bad because he kind of kicks butt.
But he's just cool because he has the accent because he's from England.
Exactly. And if you've ever seen the movie Snatch.
Yes, I did.
And man, he was the best in that movie. That was like really well written. It gave him a chance to show his acting skills. And yeah, he did the movie Transported, the series Transporters.
Yes, he did.
And a couple others where he just kicks butt. And he's got some great scenes in this movie. It also stars Chuck Norris.
Ooh.
Yes, Chuck Norris.
I don't want to put Chuck Norris down, but that's like cheesy of the cheesiest
and I tell you
films.
what, he's got some cheese moments in this film that are almost enough to make you want to turn the movie off, but because of the
But I'm pretty sure he did that movie for that reason. Like,
I'm sure he did. And I'm sure he got paid.
I want to be cheesy. That's what he probably said.
Exactly. You know, I didn't read about him, but Arnold Schwarzenegger apparently came on and he filmed all his parts in approximately 4 days. So, like, my guess is they just came and said, okay, do this, and you're out of here. So probably Chuck Norris's part took only a day. But anyway,
so I'm pretty sure. I'm assuming it's a really short part.
Yeah, it is, but it's you see him for about, I don't know, a total of 7 minutes or so, like in different parts. And he smiles, he kills people, and then he smiles and gives a thumbs up, like, yeah! It's great, it's really funny. A couple of fun facts about the film. Arnie is not done making movies now that he's a governor. Now that he's done being governor, he's back on the movie platform. He's got a bunch of movies in the pipeline. Next one that's coming for him is called The Last Stand, where he plays an aging sheriff of a small town.
I know the story already. I know the whole story.
Oh, man, it looks cool.
You know why I know the story?
No.
I auditioned for this film.
No kidding.
I did. I auditioned for a cop role in this film.
No kidding.
Yes.
Oh, man.
Although they turned me down because I looked too young for the role. So I have the script at home. So that's why I know the whole story.
That is so cool. What does one have to do to get the script?
I would get killed by the people who
I don't
want to
get you killed.
So I can't.
Because we've got movie plans for you, Brian Jew.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Oh, we do? I said yes, we do. And I'm like, what?
I'm already building it up.
Alrighty. Well, before we keep talking about the movie anymore, we actually have to play a song from the movie.
Okay.
Yes.
This is Mustang Sally from Mac Rice.
Yes, from the original soundtrack. Check it out. That was Mac Rice with Mustang Sally. Yes, that's a good song.
That is a good song. It makes me want to try and sing.
I'm trying to actually picture this song being played in the film. Like, when could it have been played? The credits rolling, or?
No, actually, the movie is like filled with a bunch of older songs.
Like this, okay.
Yeah, like this. Like, you'll see it when they're I don't know. I can't remember when this song exactly played.
It's a great song.
It is. This one might have been like at their bar. Like, they've got, Sylvester Stallone's character's got a bar that they all go to whenever, they're in between jobs. They go and they drink beers and smoke cigars and act real cool, ride their Harleys and stuff. And anyway, this song might have been, yeah, exactly.
Sense.
And which you never see them working out. So my question is, how do they maintain that shape? But
it's the aging process. They age as superheroes.
It's amazing. And Dolph Lundgren, like, he eats cookies in the movie, which gives me hope because I work out and I eat cookies.
I bet you those cookies are full of air.
It's
just the outer part looks like a cookie.
Man, oh man, the guy probably works out for like 17 hours afterwards. One interesting thing about Dolph Lundgren, which listeners might not know, that Rocky actually beat up Dolph Lundgren in the movie Rocky. Sorry, Sylvester Stallone actually beat up Dolph Lundgren in the movie Rocky 4, which, I like seeing these guys together because I remember that movie very well. It was one of my favorite Rocky movies, actually.
I actually was on a plane with him one time.
With Dolph Lundgren?
Coming back from Russia.
No kidding.
He is a big
He is a big dude. He's a big dude. Yes.
He towered over me, and he was standing right next to me, and I noticed the group of people in front of him were looking back, and obviously I was assuming that they're like, oh, Brian, da, da, da. I didn't hear them say any names, but they kept turning around pointing, and I was like, oh, wow, people in Russia know who I am. So then I turned around to talk to my manager about it. I'm like, cool, Russians know who I am. And I noticed this big dude behind me. I'm like, wow, that's not a normal person. I looked up at his face. I was like, that's Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
on
cool.
the same flight as me.
Very cool. Did you talk to him?
No, I was too scared.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Well, from what I understand, he's a very nice guy, and he's also very, very smart.
I'm not assuming that he wasn't, or I'm not accusing him of being a mean guy.
No.
But he looked scary. Like, he had no face expression. He looked mad. He looked very mad.
Stay away. I will break you. Yes. So why should people watch this movie, The Expendables 2? There's a couple really good reasons. Right from the start, it's blow-up madness.
Just like the first one.
Just like the first one. It's a great movie if you like watching explosions, blood splattering, murder, death, mayhem, killing. It's fun. For that reason. There is no romance in it, so...
There's no love line in this one?
Well, there's almost a love line in the first one, and there's almost a love line in the second one. But
can we ask who the lady is in the film?
Don't know her name. That's sad.
That's okay.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
That just makes you want to watch it more now.
She's a really, really pretty lady, and Sylvester Stallone, he's very noble, and he's like, I can't let you involve you in my life. My life is too chaotic. I wouldn't do that to you, which is kind of
that's like lovey, cheesy, whatever you call it.
Yeah, it's the truth is, if he's as tough as he's a gentleman. They're all gentlemen. They're great. So he likes her. You can tell he likes her, but he likes her so much that he won't let her get involved with him.
Actually, there's one character in this film I'm really curious about.
Who's that?
Is Terry Crews in this film?
Yes.
He's
awesome.
my favorite character in any movie now.
He is awesome. You know what I did afterwards? I went on YouTube and watched some of his workout videos.
Oh, his workout videos. Okay.
Oh man, you want to watch? You do CrossFit, so you probably know most of the stuff he's doing. But I
gotta watch it.
This dude he is amazing.
Well,
he's in such good shape.
I look up to him for being in great shape as an actor, but at the same time, he is funny.
Yes.
His comedy is hilarious.
Yep, he is. He's very good. He's actually in a new HBO film, TV series called The Newsroom.
Okay.
I heard
about that.
Yeah, he plays the bodyguard of the main character, Jeff Daniels' character.
Okay.
And I didn't realize, I didn't put two and two together until I was looking through IMDb and I saw, that's the guy.
Yeah,
and he's hilarious in the movie. He's got this really dry sense of humor in HBO's in the show.
I'm definitely gonna have to watch this movie and that show.
It's very good.
But since we're running out of time, we have to go straight to the evaluation.
To the evaluation, you
Yes,
betcha.
sir.
So how many punches does this movie get? Well, it is a cheese fest. As I said, I almost invented the cheese-o-meter for this film, but
you're gonna have to have a lot of wine while you watch this movie.
it's pretty awesome though. It's
Yes.
fun. Don't go into it with expecting any kind of deep meaning or anything, because it's certainly not there. But it is a lot of fun to watch. So for punches, I will give this. I'll actually be quite
on the
liberal
cheese-o-meter. Yes.
On the punchy cheese-o-meter, I'm going to
Yes.
give it a whopping 4 punch combo. That was
Okay, you almost did a fifth one.
You
did 4, but you almost
I wanted
did
to
a
get the
fifth one.
fourth one a really good one, but let me try that again. There you go.
Oh, you did the in between again.
That's right.
Okay, you threw
Because
me
that's
off
the
guard.
hook,
All right, with that said, we want to thank Mr. Mike for coming into the studio.
Thank
and we
you.
have one last song from the soundtrack. You want to tell the listeners?
I would love to. It's Rip It Up from Little Richard. Have a good week, everyone.
Have a good week. That was Little Richard with Rip It Up. Yes, that was a good song. That was a good song. I love the classics. You got to love the classics because the music you hear nowadays on the radio is all inspired by the classics. And anyway, right now I'm going to talk about another song request from Miss Keiko herself. And this song comes from the 2010 Korean film Ajashi, and it starred Won Bin and Kim Se-ran. And more than 6 million people saw this in Korea last year, or that year actually. And it was the most seen film of the 2010 year. That's crazy. It earned almost $50 million domestically. That's a lot of money. That's the kind of movie Brian Yu needs to be casted in. I mean, The Last Stand, I'd love to be casted in that, but they dropped me. I can't believe it. Anyways, this is a song from the Ajashi original soundtrack, requested by Keiko. It's Dear by Mad Soul Child. Check it out.
Please don't tell me
Once again, that was Dear by Mad Soul Child from the Ajashi original soundtrack. And right now, it's time to wrap up. I know you guys are thinking it's short, but for me, it's not because I need to recuperate from the weekend. So thank you all for listening in, but stick around because we have 1013 Main Street with An Jung-hyun next. Hope you guys have a wonderful Monday. I hope you guys recuperate from the holiday weekend like I need to. But today, before we end the show, we have another great song. This is from a singer that I used to listen to all the time growing up. This is Peter Cetera with Glory of Love from the Karate Kid Part 2 soundtrack. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is Brian Ju signing off. Peace.